steal my shit. 6'2", bald head, strong and dark skin. He tricked me. I thought he wanted to know what was within, but nah, he tried to steal my shit. You see this heart of mine, he opened so what was inside and left me high and dry. And somewhere along those lines, I forgot who I was. Night after night, I cried. Tears like a waterfall. He tried to steal my shit, y'all. We did things like long walks and picnics in the park. You know, all that cute shit that don't really mean shit. He had my emotions moving like an elevator. He left holes in my heart just like a crater. He tried to steal my shit. After a couple weeks, I started talking to myself, saying things like, girl, get over it. I started falling in love with my reflection. I told myself no man would have me feeling less than a perfect selection, or even a beautiful art collection. I started touching myself in ways no one could touch. There are some avenues where only you have reserved parking. I told myself if a man ever steps to me, my heart, I will be burning.
05, I see you running late. I called you Friday night, trying to make sure I ain't changed today. Didn't get a reply from you. Is it still going down? Now I'm kinda worried, cause you should have been here now. Maybe traffic got you back. I know the highway super packed. It ain't going my way. Now you know I am a brat. I've been planning for this moment. Hope you don't fuck it up. Still waiting 9 o'clock, drinking cup after cup. Fuck, I'm about to give up. You could've said no. I'ma finish with a give up. I'm about to lay it down cause I'm hella gone. I thought I had something. It could've been a happy home. I ain't waiting long. Now it's time to move on. I was trying to chill with a queen to see what you own. Now I'm hating you. You are not my boo too. If you try to hit me up, I won't answer. Fuck you. I don't wanna have a drink tonight. Hey, I'm mad as shit. I'm drunk. Now, man, I ain't heard from her or nothing. I'm fucked up shit, and I don't wanna have a drink tonight. Shit. I'm mad to the max. Drunk, I'm not getting sex. I'ma block you, I'm on to the next. Have a good life and I'm wishing you the best. Your ass was fake anyways. If I wasn't trying to hit, I wouldn't give the time of day. Oh, you are, wash away. Your time is up, I'll wash the day. Clean you out my phone, I don't care about what the fuck you say. Oh, you got the right one, leave me then falling off. I am done with your ass, I will shut my phone off. I don't like your color hair, you know if it don't look right. I saw your sister wearing the same dress you wore that dance night. We don't have a thing in common, what did I see in you? Your name went from bank to number, now it's Brittany who? I don't care what you do, you are not my boo too. Now my mind is made, ain't no way I'm coming back to you.
Wow. Amen. Yeah.
Hello? Nothing waiting on you. You don't know me better, you outside. Alright, here I come, here I come.
I'm going to do a piece, it's untitled. I call it the Black Poem. I moved back to St. Louis about 2 years ago. I'll kind of give you a brief synopsis of what you're about to hear. I lived in Miami for 6 years, and when I was in Miami, the Ferguson thing happened. So I vicariously had to live through the TV screen of letting people understand where I was from. And people really quickly realized where I was from and what we were dealing with back here. But I had to vicariously live through the TV screen. And I swore I would never write a poem like this, but how times are, it needed to be said. So this is called The Black Poem with the assistant of Angie Soul. She's going to start it out.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise.
that my black is revolution. They say that my black is only beautiful when it comes to making mixed babies. They say that my anger is too Jim Crow South for this poem to make any sense. That we live too loud and that we're too foreign for this white America where hands up, don't shoot means you have a right to remain silent forever. So now my mother, who prays with the oxymoron of fear that her son will not become more burdened than birthright or bomb threat, that refuses to evacuate, or this rest haven for white privilege that lies dormant at the expense of my African being at the mercy of their America. Hold on, where are my manners? My name is David, which means beloved. A man after God's own heart to whom the victory already belongs to, but labeled an overused apology, or nigger for short. And right now, I'm speaking in the aftermath of my untimely death, because at this very second, I'm emotionally challenged because dead people don't feel. Because after all, tasing over killing, shooting, is not even hashtag worthy, not manly enough, not godly enough, not Facebook world star trending enough. And they expect us to wear these screensaver smiles as if death has authorized consent to label us victim. Roadkill, funeral arrangement, all because this skin fits the generic description of everything that happens at the wrong place at the right time, body bagged and tagged like retail, because racism keeps us trapped between the trial run and the forever after, vested in skin with outdated faith. From claims that our love was store-bought, as if God was never in our budget, as if we're not more stamina than heartbreak, with semi-automatics for tongues, which simply means that we're trigger-happy. But guns don't kill, people do, right? True story. It was the early 90s. It was the 7th month after another endorsed calendar year when the sun first laid eyes on the casket concrete and on the night in question. We were riding through a jurisdiction that didn't take too kindly to threat. So in other words, anything that was black owned, then suddenly, coincidentally, we were weighed down by flashing lights that reminded us of arson. We were then told to get on the car, assume the position, lie face down, spread eagle like a plane being forced to land. So we knew then that to them that our deaths made us no more than a power outage, only to be freed by the grace and the ability to keep our mouths shut in hostile situations, still trying to find the music in the lesson, because lately, my God has become a victim of identity theft, giving me just enough hope to drown in, making racism more disease than condition. So I made faith my storefront, because the devil is too greedy for his own good. And just to think, I was going to name this poem, How to Get Away with Murder Even After Using Your Smartphone as an Eyewitness, or The Blue Book Value for Black Body is Paid Leave, or hashtags are the new obituaries, or I'm in love with the world more than the one that created it and have the audacity to call our relationship monogamous, or without a Jesus factor you become a non-factor, or this poem is collateral for the antonym All Lives Matter as if our lives mattered. And I swore that I'd never be the one to write the next black poem, but these ashes of the unarmed fertilize this hospice heart to not want to take matters into my own hands. And they say that misery loves company, but I don't. Even after living in a world where I'm always proving my human, proving that in order to live forever, I must gotta die in my crime, but I'm still alive. I am still sunrise and sunset, still a man after God's own heart to whom the victory already belongs to, whether they like it or not. Whether Trump likes it or not, whether adversity likes it or not, whether the devil likes it or not.
Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
We hated the pain but loved the pleasure. The trips, big houses, nice treasures. We were satisfied living a good life. Right into Pops was gone on many nights. 12 kicking down the door, Mom telling us to hide, ain't no bedtime. But them tears don't come in a drought. Back to the pleasure, what you talking about? Being 600 when he pulled up Superman, how he hopped out with that bass, you should have seen Shorty's face. Because I remember vividly the way they used to eye him down. Like he was a lottery ticket and a cash cow. Because he used to be in a Ferrari, a Jaguar, switching 4 lanes with the top down, screaming out, money ain't a thing. I said my OG used to be in a Ferrari, a Jaguar, switching 4 lanes with the top down, screaming out, money ain't a thing. Because money ain't a thing. Up until the 1st and the 15th. When them dishes was piled up in the sink, seemed like we ain't seen mama in a week. Damn, she must come in and leave when we sleep. She ain't left her shit to eat, so we can get them noodles like it's a feast. I said up until the 1st and the 15th.
Come on now.
When them dishes was piled up in the sink, seemed like we ain't seen mama in a week. She must come in and leave when we sleep. She ain't left her shit to eat, so we cooking them noodles like it's a feast. Right next to that cracked rockin' needle on the sink. But them tears don't come in a drought. Back to the pleasure, what you talking about? Because what don't break you, make you. And you will survive if you made it out. So make sure you share your story. Because that's the other side of the game they don't tell you about. So, my story is basically about my late parents. 2008, 2009, I had to bury him here. So my father, he got robbed on Natural Bridge and Union. And he got killed. And my mother, she OD'd. So everything I do is for them, you feel me? Yeah. Hip-hop saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I write books, I do hip-hop workshops, I do poetry, all just to spread the message. Like, you gotta share your story. No matter what you've been through, you gotta share your story. You know? And so,
and yeah. I'm scared. I'm scared because I've been hurt before. It was a struggle for me to reopen that door that I built with cinder blocks and slapped together with cement, heavy, a bit damaged, a little rough around the edges and where it creases. See, it's kind of hard to build shit while trying to see through your own tears. Though I was weak and blinded, I was damn sure not to let anyone else in. So a damaged and distorted door, it met my low standards. But I opened up for you. Wanting nothing more than the reciprocal energy in the physical, mental, and spiritual. So here I stand wide open, full of emotion, hoping you mean everything that you say you do. Weak and unsecured, insecure, because there are other women that are much more beautiful, that could possibly please you better than I do, that might look better next to you, beside you, and I don't show it. And I hope you don't notice that when we're around others, that's when I stand the closest, hoping that you're focused on me, because I am focused on your individual entity. Just your presence alone excites me, but baby, I am terrified. And you know this. Scared of being joked with, provoked, and poked at. Scared of being lied to, deprived of the truth. Scared of being misused. Yeah, I trust you. But what if you do all the things that you said you wouldn't do? What if I catch you in a lie you thought was bulletproof? What if you start sending subliminals and my foot no longer fits the shoe and I won't ask? Because they say curiosity killed the cat, so I keep my questions to a minimum. Afraid of being the kitten that reached its limit. Jumping to conclusions, not knowing what to do with it. There's no misinterpretation. I understand what you are saying. It's just the what ifs in my head that's got me crazy contemplating. Don't judge me. It's not easy to believe with no reason. Your actions don't seem misleading, deceptive, or confusing. I'm just trying to protect myself just in case I fall. There will be less bruising. Come on now. My insecurities appear more like beauty marks, visible and new and every day. But when you begin to express just how much you love me, my insecurities, they begin to fade away. So, thank you. That's it.
Beware of the angry black woman. She doesn't respect the black man. She is too independent. They ask, independent of who? She may have been molested, cherry popped before she knew about the fruit. Mr. Wright, he was a copyright infringement and Daddy wasn't there. He missed class every day, so the lessons wasn't there. Spells cast for generations laid all up in her space. Souls tied, no reparations. Sex feels good, like self-mutilation. Heartfelt palpitation make my will skip a beat. Is the present always a gift? I say it is in the darkest hours before dawn. And before dawn, Queen will have meaning we will rise up. The so-called mad black woman is a resilient being, stripped of her king, still a supreme being who gave birth to the earth. Them scars be invisible until you understand why. She be independent, feeling invincible, cause all her life she had to fight.
Come on.
Strongest when she was broken. No silver spoon to force down the tussin. The only kill she ever learned was to get out and hustle. Accepting this and expecting that, it don't last too long. Action is equal to verbs and still speak louder than words. Patterns rain down like cats and dogs, so even inconsistencies be consistent. Wolves be wearing snakeskin and snakes be in sheep molded. He left me and left room, the legion to roam, but he picked the wrong one. See, I made it through what might just kill you. Watch what skills do. I wasn't left with the option of every other weekend. The seeds I'm sowing are growing into men. I'm teaching perpetual health and wealth. Self-preservation is the main demonstration, but understanding the occasion of the frustration, it makes for great love minus the hatred. I be waiting for late hugs minus the matrix.
Come on now.
Wait, this is for every black woman who got it out the mud. Yes, for every black woman who raised the hood. For every black woman who was labeled something she is not.
Come on.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, black woman misunderstood. And stop calling me mad black woman. I am the very definition of what it means to be resilient.
Yeah.
And miss me with that Mrs. Independent bullshit you be spitting. I came to get free. You don't have to, but I will free me. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a little piece for you guys. He tried to steal my shit. 6'2", bald head, strong and dark skin. He tricked me. I thought he wanted to know what was within, but nah, he tried to steal my shit. You see this heart of mine, he opened so what was inside and left me high and dry. And somewhere along those lines, I forgot who I was. Night after night, I cried. Tears like a waterfall. He tried to steal my shit, y'all. We did things like long walks and picnics in the park. You know, all that cute shit that don't really mean shit. He had my emotions moving like an elevator. He left holes in my heart just like a crater. He tried to steal my shit. After a couple weeks, I started talking to myself, saying things like, girl, get over it. I started falling in love with my reflection. I told myself no man would have me feeling less than a perfect selection or even a beautiful art collection. I started touching myself in ways no one could touch. There are some avenues where only you have reserved parking. I told myself if a man ever steps to me, my heart, I will be guarded.
God got my back. We talking stuff going good, you know what I'm saying? She's like, you know what? I don't let this get too far. I don't know if he's trying to have sex, but I'm not doing that right now because I'm absent.
Oh.
It's like you absent. Like you stupid too. She's like, don't do me. I'm in college. I'm going to graduate. I only got one more intercourse left. Intercourse. We fucking or not, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting confused. Straight up. I ain't gonna lie, I started picking up. I got something the other day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was good too. She squirted like 3 times. Yeah, I know what y'all thinking, my dick is the shit. I have no idea how I did this. The messed up part was she was talking to me like I know. She was like, "Oh boy, you did that?" I was like, "Shit, I did." She was like, "I like the way you kept putting the tip in and taking it out and putting it in and taking it out and putting it in and taking it out." Like, putting the tip in. That was my whole dick. That's the dick I got right there. Hey, man, I just want you a little bit of time, man. I'm comedian Larry Green, man. I appreciate
You niggas need to get your mind right with all of this violence. With cops we robbing, when it's black on black crime, we quiet. Shh, no snitching. We the loudest on the planet for some reason, we silent. Soon as we see them sirens, we get all quiet, going to hiding like, "Hey, Mr. Officer, I ain't seen nothing." Until it's your significant other or even your cousin. Now you crying this time, that's cause it hit home. A family member or not, that shit wrong. I guess it's the family's homes or maybe these songs. It shouldn't take a funeral for us to get along. The block can never be the same, boy, that shit is gone. And I don't know what drugs y'all on, but that shit's strong. These young niggas strong, so don't believe the hype. He say he killing the mic, but he ain't speaking it right. If you high like you say you is, you be eating it twice as much, but you suck your career on the crutch. Boy, you hang out with lames and spend money on ducks. I'm calling your bluff. Go ahead and try your luck. I know that burning you talk. Help you feel so tough. I'm from the school of Hard Knocks. Reeboks and Chucks. All whites was clean. Source jeans with the cuff. Boy, you niggas is butt. I put this condom on the mic and now you all the way fucked. Better double team me because I'm stepped the ramp with the clutch. No one can stop me. I'm all the way up. My bad for these words. I was trying not to cuss. My peoples was so addicted to lust. The only God that we trust is on the back of a buck. But he blessing us, right? We do it all for the loot. The money evil, don't believe me. Trace it back to its roots. The Bible, the pistol, I seen the scriptures actually shoot. Be careful, it can happen to you. I never had somebody give me this game, you better take it. These niggas wanna be so real that they really faking. Popping bottles in the club and missing child support payments. Straight lame in real life, but they Facebook famous. Dummies with smartphones, the only way I can explain it. I'm an artist, can't you tell from this picture that I've been painting? Yes, sir. My brush is a dumbbell. Basically, I've been training and gaining strength for my mind. I'm blessed, so ain't no complaining. This is all due over time. The Most High had to ordain it. Bad vision, but my third eye keep me from straining. The industry tainted. This is premium quality, give me your ranking. With all these undercover rappers who backers are anxious. Jerks and skirts, what the fuck is they thinking? Man, I'm straight like I'm plankton. I ain't giving them nothing. Boy, these niggas complacent. Ain't screwed cause I'm hating. And I'm rude with these statements. I'm a drool in these rappers, it's not food that I'm craving. These niggas whack, I put it on my kids. How you rap and do drugs and sell it out the crib? I think these niggas wanna go to jail. In less than 48 hours, these niggas gonna tell. That shit'll never fail. I swear the blind leading the blind, forever braille. I got a question and why you edit, just type on your phone. Ask the book why we claiming streets that the white man own. It ain't your fault, you just doing what was shown. You in debt through history and the program clone. Could it be the single parent house raised by your mother? Cause we dying on sign language and primary colors? Michael Jackson said it out his own lips, they don't love us. Tupac said we can't go nowhere as we share with each other. So I'm here to give knowledge to all my sisters and brothers. We in this state of emergency and we need to recover. No matter if you're from the suburbs or the gutter, if we don't fix it, it's a chance our grandkids gonna suffer. It's that food for thought, nigga. Don't be late for your supper.
I just want to paint. I don't want to do nothing else but paint. I just want to paint. They're like, you're not supposed to be in the supply closet drawing, but I just want to paint. My girl's trying to go out and twerk, but I just want to paint. My mom trying to kiss me. Y'all, that was totally wrong. I'm nervous. I just mixed two lines together. Okay, I'm gonna start over. I just want to paint. I don't want to do nothing else but paint. I just want to paint. They like, now you know you're not supposed to be in the supply closet drawing, but I just want to paint. My girls want to go out and twerk, but I just want to paint. My man trying to kiss me after work, but I just want to paint. Tia, why you ain't paid your bills? I don't know, I lost them in the paint. Do this, keep up with that, but hey, I just want to paint. Parents mad they ain't see me, but I was lost in the paint. What are your goals? Are you a productive member of society? I don't know. I just want to paint.
I wish somebody told me that when I get older, this world will get colder and ain't gonna show you no love. I wish they told me that your hitters gonna change up, and even if they change up, stay down and get your change up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But my piece it go like this. It say, damn. And I never thought I'd make it this far, to the point where my dreams make sense. Ain't just talking about sense, but in the sense that since 1989, been on a mission's kinda hard to describe. A vision seen through the eyes of my mind, and I'm not sure if I'm getting worse or better with time. But all I know is that my mind in full bloom, ready to boom. That's a bomb for your flower like Lotus, so notice, nah, I ain't had to get it out the mud, and nah, I ain't sell crack, sell bud, but know that it's strange that everything I wanted in life I had to bang till they put me in the game. And I done spent so much time in defense, but I keep writing hits like back to back to get my back off the fence. And all I know is to my young kids in showbiz, you better go blitz, cause these people, they don't owe you shit. Feel like the older I get, the colder I get, this real life. And mama said it'd be nice like this. I reminisce, but all I see is fog in my rear view as I steer through. Friends and mirrors ain't as close as they appear to. Weatherman predicted the rain, but who could forecast this eternal thunderous pain? I raise my eyes to disguise my tears in the rain, and I guess it's safe to say that things will never be the same. This a letter to my city, one I probably never send. I just keep these thoughts wrapped inside this STL brim. Keep the fake friends and just give me the ends. Feel me knocking at your door, hear me knocking, let me in. Lessons learned, bridges burned. I'm posted in the middle as I'm watching this world turn. I always been a G, even back when I didn't know. Watch me hit them in the head, rapping in this Khalifa flow. Born and raised in St. Louis, was delivered at 89. Accustomed to the hating, please believe I don't pay a mind. Survival type mentality, gotta stay alive where I'm from. You go to school, you rep your center, you shine and grind. I'm neither. But a firm believer, I'm still a leader. It usually take a tragic situation to make believer, but I'ma hold it down, make the change like a parking meter, and know that this is Reuben Gill that's coming through your receiver.
The most feared demon of the coin, earthly spirit from a woman's occasion, one victim of the misfortune and labor, give birth of gods and justice born. To the chill of midwinter Christmas morn. Come, my saints and demons dear, hear the jeering of the asses here, for drama be where heaven lays its temporary judgment till that day when nothing but the aspect of fathers and sons evident warned earth's destruction for kingdom to come. Come, take no gods who will not dance, will not drag your heat through the streets and collect it in their hands to eat. Come, let us arrive to that animal that we are, ashes of goodness and evil's bones. Come, driven to the church courtyard door where day breaks on night's sharp edge and spilled itself across earth's head. And let us praise with dance and light this that give more than God had ever dreamt to comprehend. For black women, how you once wore the now as a ring, brought here and given to Mississippi to sweep this damn country clean, the absurdity of the thing. Hands to raise a race of kings, scored over with domestic soil. American is a garden. American is a garden quickly gathering to stones. Even when it done, through bricks the garden grow. 'Tis the gardener who is choked. I am like an all I know, what I reap, what I sow, what I bear upon my bones, how I...
It meant something to me. I was in love, old flame, but I feel it every December. Can y'all hear me all right?
Oh, yeah.
I want to be more than just yours sometimes. I want to break down your walls and redefine those lines that you feel so inclined to define. I mean, fuck it, let's be vulnerable and soft together. Those like kisses on my cheek weigh heavy on my heart like an anvil tied to a feather, for those are the things that cycle in my mind forever and ever. See, your intelligence revels with that social benevolence and earns you a crown in my eyes. Hold me in your arms, king, until suns rise. And even now as I try to find the words to describe, the only word that comes to mind is a word sublime. Sublime meaning of such excellence, grandeur or beauty as to inspire such admiration or awe. And I cannot help but feel so enamored and in love when it's your name that I call. So mama's stern words ring in my head, baby. You gotta crawl before you can walk, or is it walk before you can crawl? Because here I am, head over heels into this crazy, clumsy thing we call love, and here we are. We fill the room with joyous laughter, and soon thereafter, passion erupts. Even though insecurity corrupts my mind, you comfort me and make me feel as though I'm divine. Your smile sweeter than honeysuckle during summertime, and even when I start wilding the fuck out and crying, you say, check this shit. Reassure me that I'm yours and you're mine. See, We got a soul love. A love not consumed by likes online or designer jeans. Let our souls love. Give me that leg shaking, that earthquaking, that groundbreaking soul love. 2 gold rings. We will always be each other's everything. Thank you. My Instagram, khawkart 2.0, KHAWK art.